So I wrote a script and everything for this, but I don't really like. I feel like I should be able to talk about my own YouTube channel without needing a script, right? That's something that I know. Okay, so I've tried experimenting with a lot of videos, and I've just kind of realized that there's two kinds of videos that I like to make, and that is the more silly edited stuff with a lot of jokes and visual gags and the dragon stills bouncing around, and then more serious topics that are kind of like research projects. So I'm just gonna have two channels, and this channel will be, the Cothism. That's like a serious name, I guess. So we're gonna go with the research projects here, and the more philosophical and psychological stuff. And then on the other channel, called Cothrix the Dragon, is gonna be the more silly stuff. And I'm going to try to make one video a week, alternating which channel they're on. So if you want to subscribe to both channels, you still get the 4 videos a month. But, if you don't like the serious stuff, then you can just watch the other channel. If you don't like the more silly stuff and you want the research stuff, then you can watch this channel. It's great for everyone, right? Because your feed isn't going to be filled with shit you don't want to watch from me half the time. I've kind of realized that I've been taking this YouTube and like internet life way too seriously, and it's caused me a lot of stress, and it's just not necessary. Like real life is more important, and I just need to kind of treat this like a job. And the best thing I can do when it comes to a job is just do the best I can, right? Just make the best videos I can. If I'm going to make a video that's silly, put lots of jokes in it and try to make it silly and do research into what makes people laugh and look at feedback and make those videos better. And then if I want to do research projects, well, I'm already pretty good at that. So, but I can do the same thing, make it better, try to be more analytical, get more in depth with it. And I can kind of be artistic with both. What it comes down to is creating something in the best way possible and continually trying to improve that. And the whole point is to just improve, right? It's not necessarily to make something great. It's just the process of improving. And I just feel like that's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to do. And, if my videos turn out to be kind of shit and people don't watch them, then I guess I'll get a real job. I still want to make YouTube videos, but I just don't want to take it so seriously. I'll take it as seriously as someone would take a job when, the job isn't the focus of their life, I guess. I think I was happier back when I had the attitude a job should just be to make enough money to support your hobbies. That's not a very American point of view. People say, oh, you're going to be lazy, you're going to be whatever. But it's like, nah, just I'm going to be happy. Like, I don't want to have an extravagant life. I don't want to be rich. I just want to make enough money to get by and play video games and have fun and meet cool people. I want to bring the podcast back to this channel and just meet people and talk to them and pick their brains. And I want to talk to interesting people with different ideas. That means some spicy guests. This can go in cycles. I mean, sometimes what ends up happening is I'll make videos trying to be as serious as I can about it and make as much money as possible, and then I'll get fed up with it, and then I'm just going to have fun. I don't care. And then I'll make like really stupid clickbait videos just for the hell of it, and then I get really stressed out, and then I try to be serious and like be better again. So it's like, I don't know. It's a cycle, you know. So we'll see how long this lasts. Hopefully this is how it is, because I feel good right now. I feel happy, like just kind of realizing I don't need to take the internet shit so seriously. Like to be honest, there was a time pretty recently where I feel like I was trying too hard to be a Buddhist or something. Um like, I know that sounds kind of silly, but just from the small amount that I have studied it, like Buddhism has made a lot of sense to me, and like Taoism too, and brought me a lot of like happiness and like clarity of thought and inner peace. And then I don't know, I always go on these extremes where I just kind of start like being like, I'm gonna be the greatest Buddhist monk of all, but it doesn't really work like that, you know. Even within the philosophy itself, you're not trying to be anyone. You shouldn't try to be anyone. You should just allow yourself to be. So, just kind of have to be myself, and like people won't like me. Some people will, but it doesn't really matter. One of the main differences I think between real life and online is in real life, when someone doesn't like you, they just don't contact you. They just stop talking to you and they don't hang out with you, and you don't see them and you don't hear them snickering about you. But online, you see all that shit, so it feels bad. Like people always have rumors about you and don't understand the things that you say and misinterpret things and hate you for random stupid reasons. You just don't see it in real life because you're always just hanging out with the people who like you. And if you're hanging out with people who don't like you, you should probably stop, because that's when it becomes a little bit awful. So anyway, the videos I want to make are gonna be kind of for me, not for anyone else. They're gonna be stuff I find interesting, and if people don't like it, then you know, don't watch. Anyway, so before I go, let me say I also stream on Twitch pretty much every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I play a lot of slower paced games like RuneScape or Magic the Gathering Arena, or like card games and stuff like that. And I do that specifically so I can chat with viewers. So it can be a lot of fun. There's a lot of shenanigans that happen in my streams. Also, one forewarning about my streams that you should know is that I'm usually a little bit, you know, I usually take my my herbal medication. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, links are in the description. I'll see you guys later.